Hi everybody, Mademoiselle Camille here. I am making just a quick little video about something in particular that I am planning to have as a segment here on the channel. As a practitioner of many things, I'm sorry, bumping the camera. As a practitioner of lots of things and stuff, one thing that is deeply ingrained in me is my roots as a Catholic in recovery, as I call myself. So the roots of Catholicism are still very deep within me. And I do work with the saints very regularly, and how saint veneration and petitioning them completely dovetails effortlessly in a certain way of thinking about it with honoring voodoo spirits. And I am going to start having a segment where I talk about saints, what the saints are, who they are, what things you can petition them about. And it's going to be cool because it's going to help me to do some deeper dive and exploration on saints that I already know and work with, and to learn about some other saints. And I will, because I am a tarot reader, so I will be making the correlation between a specific saint and tarot card that they are associated with, or tarot cards that particular saint is associated with. And living here in New Orleans, when I do my ghost tours, I mean, I sprinkle a little history in, unless people want a little more history, I sprinkle a little bit more if they say they want that. But I oftentimes will say, you know, Catholicism is so deeply woven into the fabric of society here in New Orleans. You can't really escape it. It doesn't mean that you have to practice it or participate in it or like it or respect it or whatever. But our street names, so many things are, you know, Catholicism. The city was, not to turn this into a whole tour, but one of the primary laws of the city after the French came and took the land and established the territory of Orleans was you had to be a practicing Catholic. And my family history goes very far back here. Now we can talk about some very ugly things about the Catholic Church, and those are true. I'm sure whatever things you're thinking about are definitely a thing. But I think that it's having the ability to find what works for you and not to the exclusion of the negative, for lack of, again, turning this into a TED Talk of a different sort. But I still take great comfort in working with the saints. Just the difference that I see in my life, how I have petitioned them and how they have definitely shown up for me, how they continue to show up for me. And it was because of something that happened yesterday where I was in a situation completely not in tarot brain mode, in practitioner, in esoteric mode. I was in the most regular schmegular, earthbound type of an environment, and a particular saint was swirling around me and was speaking to me. And I was like, oh my, okay, haven't talked to you in a minute. What's up? And just some things that the saint said to me in my head that ended up being very specific to some things that happened, but down to me telling a total stranger who I'm pretty sure is not in any way involved in the Christian faith, let alone the specific sect of Catholicism, and telling this person some things that just, man went kind of grayish green and eyes the size of dinner plates, as this particular saint was telling me things about this person and some very specific experiences that this man had in real life. And so it made me think that that's something that I could bring to the channel, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. Would you guys like to talk about that? Would you like to learn about that? I would love to talk about it. So I probably will, but I do want to know, like, how does everyone feel about that? And again, working with the saints in and of themselves and whatever connection they may have to a spirit in voodoo. So yeah, we're going to be doing some talk about saints, explaining who they are, what things are associated with them, a little bit of their personal story, and colors or numbers that might be associated with that saint, or if they walk with other saints, and their feast day, because each saint does have a specific feast day, and how perhaps if you are inclined, you could call upon that saint and ask them for whatever it is that they are in the business of helping people with blessings about. So I wanted to put that out there, that will be a thing that will be coming to the channel soon. And love and respect to the saint that came to me and kind of gave me this idea that this would be a good thing. And I will definitely tell you about in that video when I speak about that particular saint. I will tell you and refer back to this video and be like, okay, so here's what that was about, and here's who that spirit is and what his deal is. So we will be talking about Catholic saints and how you can work with them. So until the next video, wishing you all a happy, safe Halloween season, or whenever this video finds you, and I will catch you in the next video.